Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today we are going to do one important question as far as the projection of lines is concerned. So just focus on this question and see how I will solve this question with the help of given data. So the question is, the front view of a line AB is 60 mm in length. So length of the line, that line is the front view. So you know, in case of front view, we are writing A prime and B prime small. So this is given. The front view, that is A prime and B prime, is given. That length is 60 mm and makes an angle of 45 degree with the reference line XY. That front view is making an angle. That angle is 45. That angle is made with XY line. If you know, the front view is making angle with the horizontal plane. That angle is kept as alpha. That angle is given, that is 45 degrees. Its midpoint M is 45 mm in front of VP. So the condition is given here, the condition of midpoint. So that midpoint is M, which is in front of VP. So in front of VP, it's in front 45 mm. So you know something which is in front of VP, if you know the basics of drawing, that is visible on HP. So this is the very important thing which I am mentioning over here. And 45 mm above HP, and something which is above HP can be seen on VP. So above HP, and it is again 45 mm, that midpoint is above HP, 45 mm. As I said, something which is above HP can be seen in VP in case of a front view. So that's what I'm writing here, VP. Now one more condition. So this is the condition 1. Now the condition 2 is given, that is condition for A, or condition of A. So that condition is given. So these are the two important conditions which are given in the question. What is that? 36A is 36 mm in front of VP. So in front of VP, 36 mm. So something which is in front of VP can be seen in the top view. That is HP. And now draw its projections, and we have to determine the true length, theta of that true length, and the phi of that true length. And we have to also locate the traces. A very good question, and see how we can solve this question with the help of the given data. First of all, we need to draw the XY line. So let's draw the XY line. So this is my XY line, and on the XY line, let's start putting the conditions. So we know the front view, we know its length, we know the angle of that front view, which is alpha 45 degree. So for that, what I will do, I will draw a point on this XY line, and on this XY line, I'll measure the angle of the front view, which is given in this case 45 degrees. So this is the 45 degrees. So I will join these 2 points with a thin line. So these 2 points with a thin line. So I have joined these 2 points with a thin line. So this angle here is here, which is my 45 degree. This is the first thing. So I have utilized this. Now see, there is condition given. That condition for the midpoint, that is in front of VP 45 mm. When something is in front of VP, that can be seen in HP. And when something is in front of, above the HP, that can be seen in VP. So that midpoint, which is lying on this front view, is 45 mm above. So that means it can be seen in HP. So from here, I will measure 45 mm. So 10, 20, 30, 40 and 45 mm. So this is where the midpoint. So from here, I will draw a horizontal line. So the intersection of these two lines, so this is my midpoint. So that was M. So because it is in front view, I will represent this M prime. Now this is the midpoint of front view. And what is the length of the front view, my dear students? 60. So from here, I can measure 30 mm on this end. So this is the one end of the line, and 30 mm on the other side. So this is, now I will connect these 2 points with a dark line. Now I know this point is my A prime and this point is my B prime. See? Now I have utilized this condition. I have utilized this condition. I have utilized this condition, not this one. Now this midpoint is again at a distance in front of the VP 45 mm. So something which is in front of VP, if we look it from the top, it can be seen on HP. So this midpoint, if we draw the vertical line on this midpoint with a light vertical line, now from here I have to measure how much? 45 mm. So 10, 20, 30, 40 and this is the 45 mm. So it is somewhere here. So I know only this point. So I have utilized this condition also. Now there is one more condition. The point A is in front of VP 36 mm. So this is end A. So what you know till now, the end projectors of front view and the top view meet with the line, a vertical line. They meet with vertical line. So that means if I drop a vertical line from A prime, so the A of the top view lies on this line. How much? 36 mm. So I have to measure from this point 36 mm on this line. So that means 10, 20, 30 and this is 36. So this point is my A, and this point which has come from the projector of midpoint, this is my M. One more thing, from the basics we know that end projector of B prime meets with the end projector of B. So again I can drop a vertical line from here. Now what I need to do, I don't know this length of the top view, but simply I can join these A and M prime together up to this, the projector of B prime. So this will give me the top view. It was A and this is my B and this point is my M. Now I got the front view, I got the top view. Rest utilizing these all conditions. Now we need to know the true length. You know, my dear students, how to get the true length. Now what I will do, all these endpoints, I will draw the locus lines. So from this A, so this line has come from A prime. So this line is locus line of A prime. Similarly, on this point, I will draw a locus line. So this is locus of B prime. Same goes to these points A. So it's all game of locus in case of lines. So this is locus of A, locus line of rather A. So here also I will draw the locus line. So this is locus line of B. Now you know what we need to do. We need to draw the true length. So what I will do, I will keep the one leg of the compass at A prime and another leg at B prime. See? So I will rotate the B prime up to the locus of A prime. See, up to this point. I rotated this line. So let's call this B1 prime, this point. Now from this, I need to drop a perpendicular line, a very thin perpendicular line, up to the locus line of B. What I did, I rotated this up to the locus of A prime. Now from here, I drop a perpendicular up to the locus of B. So here it intersects here. Now if I join these 2 points together, A prime and this point, it will give me the true length in the top view. So I can write this B1. So this is my B1. So same goes from here. Now similarly, I will keep the one leg of the compass at the A and another at the B. I will rotate this line up to the locus of A, locus line of A. Now we can name this, it is B1. Now from the B1, I will drop the line up to the locus line of B prime, up to here. So it has intersected here. Now we can join these 2 points together, this point and this point, with a dark line. So this is my B1, or we can write B1 prime, and this could be B2 prime. So now this is my front view. This is my true length, and this one is my top view, and this one is my true length. Okay, what was asked, determine its true length. So we can directly measure the true length here. So it is how much? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 66. So true length is 66. TL is 66 mm. So we got one thing. Another was theta. Theta is the angle made by the true length with the horizontal plane. So this one is the theta. So this angle, so I can draw this by using the compass. So this angle here to here is my theta. So we need to measure this. So I will use the protractor. So this is 40 degrees. So this angle is 40 degrees. So now we know the theta. Similarly, we need to know the phi. Phi is the angle made by the true length with the VP. So this is in the top view. We will measure this angle also. So it is 17 degree. So this angle is phi, which is 17 degree. So this is what was needed. So Another thing which has been asked, that is to locate the traces. Now see the beauty of this question, how we can find out the traces. You need to, traces is where the line, extended line, can touch to the principal plane. Now in this case we need to always extend the line, produce the line, that is the front view or the top view. So I will produce this line, top view, and it has, see, if I produce this top view, that has intersected at XY line, so I can produce this beyond this. So since this line touches the horizontal plane, therefore this point where it touches on the XY line, that is why this is H prime. Same way goes with this true top view, this AB top view. So this AB top view, not the true length, needs to be extended. So I will extend this line up to the XY line. So it has intersected here. So the top view makes the angle with VP. Therefore this is my V. Now we got these 2 points, this H prime and V. Now what we need to do, from there we need to drop the perpendicular line. So I am dropping the perpendicular line from where? From V. So that is intersecting here. So it was V, it was touching the vertical plane, so it is VT. So it is vertical trace of this line. Same goes to the H prime. I will drop a perpendicular from H prime, and that H prime is touching here with the top view, with this extended line of the top view. Since it was H prime, so therefore this is our horizontal trace. So that is how we can locate. So this is location of the trace 1 and location of the trace 2. Remember, my dear students, in case of a line, a trace is a point. Now we'll give the important dimensions. So this midpoint was at a distance of 45 mm. So we'll show this distance. So that's how you need to give the dimensions, my dear students. So this was at 45 mm. So similarly, this point, the A point, it was at a distance of 36 mm from here, and the midpoint here again, it was at a distance of 45 mm from this point to this point. And you can also measure the front view, because we know this front view, it was given, that was 60 mm. So try to give always the dimensions, the major important dimensions. So it was 60 mm, sorry. So this is how you can even measure the angle of this front view, which was 45 mm, which was already given, and you can measure this beta also here to show the different dimensions. Thank you very much for watching me. See you in next class with one more question. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe my channel and also share this channel with your friends. So thank you very much. See you next time.